So my business is shit. Oh man. What's the plan? What's the plan?
You always got me around some new ass niggas, man.
Man, who the fuck is you? She the one that bring the bitch ass niggas. What we doing?
So what we thinking? What we got?
I got heat. I got heat.
Let me see, man. Let me see some shit.
Shit better be working.
Got the 9. Goddamn revolver. Feel me?
Right.
Go get some shit through with this. Goddamn big shit. You feel me? Goddamn joint.
Nigga, fuck was I telling you?
50 round, you know what I mean?
Fuck was I telling
Y'all know what the
you,
fuck going on. Oh yeah, can't forget about my 9 either. You know what I mean?
I don't even like all that cute shit.
Alright,
Fuck was I telling you, man?
Guess you'll be worth it, man.
Cool the fuck out, man. Hit the L, man. Damn, should I be telling you? You gotta cool the fuck out sometimes, man.
Got way more shit at the spot too, cuz.
Heard you. Heard you.
Yeah, that's just the shit I just brought out the spot. My shit in SNKY, I mean, I feel like going all the way out there.
To some rapper weed.
I ain't gonna lie. What they got the fame on that bitch?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I cool off.
This big ass motherfucker.
Nah, but look.
It's hot as hell in this motherfucker. They know I'm on fire, let's keep going up.
Welcome to the first official interview on the newest podcast coming out of Cincinnati, May I Help You, where we talk about any and everything that y'all think y'all might be going through in y'all everyday life. We're here to get y'all the real. May I help you?
Oh man, right out the gutter, right out the heart of the gutter with it.
Yeah. I'm here with Mr. 513 himself, TaeStar Blokka, Lynn the Lynn, Up Top, Butter Block, you name it. You hear me? I'm here with my peoples. He got a movie coming out December 31st. We about to let y'all know the insight on this shit. It's going down. Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. Let's get this money, family. So when people hear TaeStar, they instantly think of music, right? You know, that was one of the first platforms that, you know, you stepped out on, you know, and you did your motherfucking thing, by the way. You know, we ain't gonna act like that wasn't an accomplishment because, you know, the streets was big for that shit. You know, when you had, you feel me, when you had put that shit in your pocket and decided you wanted to, you know, go on a different, you know, venture and do other shit, niggas was looking for that music, you know. So, you know, out of all the talents that you have, what made you want to get into film?
Shit, I'd say just trying to try something different this go around for real, like, cause it's still the music, the tape called Cry From The Gutter, that's the whole project. So it's the soundtrack of it, and it's just basically the visualizer to it, basically, like, in the whole package, like, that's what the movie is. And I've been into film, like, been directing all my videos for the past 3 to 5 years, editing all my own videos, coming up with the concepts, like, literally directing them, so it was all just trying to try something new for real. I'm trying to get lost in this film shit, though, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Get more off my chest. I feel like I can get more off my chest. It's like it's just like it's equivalent to music for real, but I could really get shit off my chest, like really. Like it ain't to no beat. I ain't got a rhyme. I could really just get, you know what I mean, deliver the message that I'm trying to get off my chest. Right to it.
Cry From The Gutter.
Come on.
I heard you. So, Cry From The Gutter. Let's touch on the title. You know, on the title of the movie. Would you say this is, you know, based on a true story, or are these just events that you've been through and witnessed personally that, you know, you just pretty much made it all one story, or is this one story that you've been through that you're telling, or is this just like a movie that, you know, people gonna feel because, you know, a lot of people been through this, like, you know, explain Cry From The Gutter.
That's crazy. No, that's all it. You hit it on the nose for real. It's a little. At first, I was going for like let's make it like a bio, like, I mean, something about my real life while I'm here, so motherfucker can't dictate or paint the narrative, like, but then as we was shooting it and shit, to be honest, we just started going AWOL with it, like going, we gonna still make something a true story, but it ain't no true story. It's a lot of true events and true characters and shit, so if you know, you'll be like, oh, that's, you know what I mean, such and such, or, but nah, it ain't
I know that story,
that.
like, you hear me, like, okay.
Nah, it ain't that, just cry from the gutter, like, nah, it ain't in, no, it's not.
So, for me, I wanna know, you know, did you write a script? Because the raw shit be the best shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, was this something that, I mean, like, were you just like taking your camera and rolling with ideas, or like, you know what I mean? Or did you have an actual like page by page script? Like, this what I want you to say, this what this gonna do, or was it just like that raw, just going with the energy and just shooting what, you know? It
turned into that, like, it started off just freestyling, like, to be honest, just shoot with my head up, like, I'm trying to just really just capture this shit, like, that's how I'm thinking, like, man, I'm living my life a movie, this is what I'm telling myself, like, I'm thinking, you know, just thinking it could go like that, but as we was going along, I really started creating a dialogue for real, like, I was thinking of shooting with my real friends, my close friends and shit, my immediate friends, like, and that's why I was gonna make it about us, but then once shit started, it just wanted the time and the shit was a little off, so I started getting new actors and shit to just play their roles. And then I had to doctor it up because motherfuckers ain't even delivering how I thought they would. So I'm just really making people do what they could do, like, you know what I mean? But it was meant to be about me and my real crew, like my real family and shit. Got some actors though that look dead on them and shit, for real.
I know this shit was fun to make, and just, you know, to see your ideas come together, and, you know, like, I know, like, it's still, you know, in a work in progress or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But to even, you know, see the shots and, you know, like, to know, like, I did this, like, how does that feel? How does that feel?
That shit, it be throwing me out sometimes, bro. I be up to 5 in the morning, man, every day, come here, like, cause it's new to me, just studying it, like, just soaking up shit, studying the greats, like, just really soaking up shit.
Who are some of the people that you look up to when it comes to films?
Shit, from mainstream to local, like, I fuck with, I've been, like, to be honest, I've been watching that man, John Singleton, for goddamn it, 2-3 weeks straight. John Singleton, like, to be honest, that's what I've just been watching, like, John Singleton every day, for real, John Singleton. Goddamn it, shit, who else hard? Dame really got me shooting a lot. Dame Dash, I fuck with Dame, and them, yeah, Dame on the independent shit. Dame, for real. Them Detroit dudes we were talking about earlier, for sure, yeah. They made me like, yeah, we could do this. They vibe, they just doing their thing. They got their shit going.
And the shit you can relate to, you know, that's you know, when you putting a project out there, you know, the main thing is to be able to speak to an audience, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the audience is gonna tell you the truth, you know, and stories like Cry from the Gutter and shit like Murder Pain and Dame them doing that shit that people can relate to, you know, people who didn't, like people who didn't grow up necessarily with everything, but they found their own way, they made a way, you know what I mean? And it's people who've made a way and people who trying to make a way, you know what I mean? But it's shit like that, you know, keeps that grind in you, like, man, like, you know, everybody who got it now didn't always have it, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's, you know, that's part of the definition of, you know, being from the gutter, or, you know, seeing a gutter, you know what I mean?
It's the title, that voice that don't get heard, that motherfucker who got that gift, that talent, but they feel like, man, fuck that shit, that industry shit too far-fetched, or motherfucker ain't gonna never hear my story, or, I mean, not even just no rapper, whatever, any craft, anything you doing, like, anything, bro. That Cry from the Gutter, that's what that is, that's what the title is, that Cry from the Gutter.
I felt that.
That Cry from the Gutter.
Alright, so when did you first start
filming it?
Or when you first start, not necessarily filming, but or I'm about to make a movie and you start working on it, like, when you started on that?
What happened?
When was playtime over?
When did we start shooting? When
Like, oh, I'm about to really make a movie. I'm about
Like,
to
when
just push it more.
did it become?
Like how long was the
Then-
process? Okay, all right, I'm ready.
So then,
How long was the process?
Yeah, because I got to
from the
then
time that it
this
was
gonna go to
thought
the next
to
question that I
your
had.
first scene to being finished.
And then it's gonna go on to the next question that I had. Like,
So as far as the process goes, you know, like how long was it from the time that, you know, even getting into film or, you know, at least the idea of this movie go from being just the idea to you shooting your first scene all the way up until finding actors and you know, the finished product? Like how long was that process and what was the process? Walk me through that process.
It still feel new, like literally, like I just started. Like it still feel that fresh, like to be honest. But the camera start rolling 2020, probably 2020. So it probably took us about a year and a half, no more than 2 years. But once it come out, you feel me, this month, a year and a half maybe. And that, I wouldn't even say that. I'd probably say a year total for us filming, because we done took 3-month period breaks and shit in between, like lollygagging and just bullshitting, like to be honest. So probably a year of filming though, like 12 months or some shit, maybe less of filming. But the process then took us 2 years to put it together. For sure. Year and a half, 2 years.
That's about the
But
time
no,
it
we
takes
about to
to
pick it up,
film.
yo. We coming. We just cause I done figured it out. Like that just taught me a lot, to be honest. We coming. Like I'm trying to drop 3 a year, short films and shit. They might not be as long, but 45-minute films and shit. Like right to the concept, written out to the point, to where we just shooting in direction. Like we weren't doing that this time. Watch, 3. We coming with 3, 2022. 3, at least 3. 3 minimum.
So, when it comes to, you know, your cast, like, you know, what direction did you take as far as finding them and putting them together? Were these people that you already had in mind when you came up with, you know, what the whole idea of the movie, or did you kind of just get them as, you know, the scenes started coming, or, you know, walk us through that process?
Some of them I had in mind and that actually went through, like little twos and fews, but like I told you, I planned on it to be me and the real GBA, the Gutta babies, the real Gutta babies. Like that's what I wanted it to be, but it just ain't end up being it. So I started just getting lookalikes and just shit out the internet, a post. I post some shit on my story. I'm posting the casting sheets. I posted the casting call. We did shit like that. Motherfuckers coming through, testing for little spots and stuff. And we like, oh yeah, he got it. She don't. Or motherfuckers even be bullshit. It was people we wanted to play the role and they weren't even consistent. Like so. We had to find a new person, like, so that's definitely one of the toughest parts of it, though.
And that's what I was gonna say. So, is it more so finding people or making sure people stay committed, or a little bit of both?
Yeah, literally, both. Consistency, and having it like you might want somebody they got the look, but they don't got the goddamn delivery, or they got the delivery and the charisma, but they don't got the look or the consistency. You feel me? The availability, all that. It be all that for real.
So you just basically had to make adjustments, you know, as it was going on. You know, but it's like this is gonna happen. I'm making this movie.
We might be too fucking deep in with a character or a motherfucker I want, and we gotta switch the direction of the storyline. I done had to settle and compromise like that. Like, damn, we gotta kill a motherfucker off this way just cause I see, like, you feel me, it ain't adding up to the time and how we trying to get it done, so I gotta do it this way, or
So from what's been edited, if you watched it, from what's been edited, to you, was it worth, you know, everything that you went through as far as the process of, you know, making the film? Was it worth it?
Hell yeah. I'm about to do it 3 more times.
It don't feel like work when you enjoy it.
Not another time. We about to do it 3 more times this year.
I heard.
3 more times. You looking for casting? We doing casting calls.
It don't feel like work when you enjoy it.
Not another time. We about to do it 3 more times this year.
I heard.
3 more times. You looking for casting? We doing casting calls. We'll have it at the brunch and shit. We're gonna be doing the casting call at the brunch for the new shit. Sign ups and all that. Yeah.
Do you have like any ideas as far as what the new material was gonna be about, or
they written? I can show you right here on the goddamn.
So you ready?
Show you better not to tell you.
So you ready?
They ready. The next 3.
Yeah. Okay.
The next 3 written to a T. This one wasn't. That's why I feel like that. Like that's why I'm saying it so proudly and confident like that. Because this one we just was really freelancing. You feel me? Revamping it, yeah. But these next ones, they written to a T. We gonna find the people who can play the roles. If not, you find a new person because it ain't. I mean, we gonna let people improvise as far as the lines and stuff, but it's written.
So as of right now, are you a one-man army? Like you doing all this by yourself as far as finding the casting and writing the scripts and coming up with ideas? Or are you really just a one-man army right now?
I might say that, but it don't really feel like it because I got people around me, like you feel me, who fuel the fire. But as far as writing and all that, yeah, I write and shoot and direct and all that myself. But the people around me, they come up with the ideas. We pick each other's brains all day long, and that's when I go home and you feel me, just cook that shit up. But they all the time, but they want to get into writing and directing and shit. So we gotta see what they talking about. If they bullshitting or not. My guys, motherfuckers who in this shit, they saying they get into it. We gotta see. So where I ain't even in it, I might be the uncle or something with that motherfucker.
Like an iCarly.
It's only, that's one of the ideas that I'm talking about. Yeah, literally. iCarly, Just Jordan, shit I used to watch. Vibe.
What's Just Jordan? I ain't hit to that
one. My daughter be going more viral than me on the goddamn.
Y'all sound good.
While recording the scenes, did it get to a point where some of the stuff that was being filmed, did it get so real that people started crying and showing real emotion? Like did you ever get to witness that part of it?
Cause that's funny. Cause I got 2 crying scenes myself.
Oh yeah,
2
real tears,
real life
crying, real
tears when we get done.
Like we splashing water on the face and shit. Like we this the pain. Like
they on here. I'll show you.
Okay.
I got 2, and then my boy got 1. Baby Bro got 1. He played my partner. Yeah, Baby Bro got 1. Is it one more?
That's when that
4.
real emotion come out. Like I said,
4.
that raw shit.
It's 4.
That
4.
you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can only catch that on film once. You know what I'm saying?
And
like that.
I did it by myself.
Yeah.
I in the house by myself on a tripod. Set it up. Did the takes from a few angles. Myself in there, literally just me. So just tapped into some shit, thinking about some whole different shit. And did the scenes. You gotta see it though. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I'm definitely coming. To the. Come on, cuz like you feel me? Man, you've been talking about this shit. You feel me? I'm actually in a scene in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna give y'all too much information, but he hit my line. He was like, "Shit, you feel me? I need you for a little bit of this, that, and the third." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Gave me a little couple minutes of camera time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too geek, but the next couple movies, you feel I'm still available. I'm still available. I'm trying to tap in too. You feel me? I'm still available. You know. I ain't got no manager or none yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like you were kind of tapped in just because you were editing your music and shit.
I'd be nervous.
Yeah, but you tapped in though. You ain't let that fear stop you. Will Smith said, life is on the other side of fear. And you didn't let that fear stop you and look at you. You dropped your first movie.
Real too.
That's my guy. We got the same birthday. He be saying some shit.
On far as this shit.
That's my nigga.
And we talking this movie shit.
He a bad motherfucker.
This film shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you saying you fucking with Will Smith on there? Yeah. He definitely got heat. He definitely got heat. So he another person that you would put in the categories where John Smith and Murder Pain. People that pushed you and inspired you how you doing me.
Sure, before all them. Like, them just people I'm telling you now, like who made a nigga say, all right, we gonna press record with this camera and shit when I'm watching they stuff recently. Like, but yeah, Will and them. Will and goddamn it, who? I could sit here and name motherfuckers forever, bro. Will, Ice Cube. Come on, Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube do all day long. Ice Cube.
Adam Sandler too.
Adam Sandler. Wood Harris. I like Wood Harris. It's a few motherfuckers, bro. I study Wood Harris.
Eddie Murphy.
I like Eddie Murphy. Goddamn Kevin Hart. I like to this day Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart. I be studying him and follow him on the gram and shit. Kevin Hart out the gutter, right out of Philly with it. He out the gutter.
He definitely out the gutter.
He out the gutter. Up this stop.
All it takes is, the dedication. It was a point in time where You know, Will Smith wasn't Will Smith. Kevin Hart wasn't Kevin Hart. You know, where they, you know, it started with an idea with them, you know, and it went for it, you know, like you doing. That's why I said you inspired me. You know, that first step is always the hardest. And once you take that first step, the rest of it just falls into place as long as you keep your, you know, the pedal to the metal and put that work in. Because it's all about working hard. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing where that came overnight. Like you said, like all together, this took 2 years. You know, and so I say that to say this, you know, people got to be patient. You know, when you dreaming about something and you want something to happen for you.
For anything.
Yeah, anything, it's not going to happen overnight. And don't give up because it didn't happen overnight. You know, when you dreaming about something and you want something to happen for you.
For anything.
Yeah, anything, it's not going to happen overnight. And don't give up because it didn't happen overnight. The greats don't become the greats overnight. You know, they put that work in and they took the time and developed as people, as people in the industry, as individuals, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, more than anything, I want people to get that out of, you know, this interview. You know, I want people to go for their dream. Do what you got to do to get there. Take it there. Pedal to the metal. Just try it. Take that first step. That's that first step. That leap of faith. That's the one. That's the one. And when you have one idea and you see it come to life, it makes you push for the rest of your ideas. Like, if I did that, I can do this. You know?
Yeah.
If you could give us a brief summary of the movie, you know, what would it be? Like, just give us just a brief. Don't give us too much, because, you know, leave them anxious.
A summary, like, I'll say shit. It's about a young guy stuck in the gutter, basically, battling with his past, and he got a gift that he don't take serious, but everybody around him on his ass about it, basically, like, and shit. It's a few obstacles that basically got he battling, like it's either this or that, like basically, and that's what he battling with. He ended up doing some shit.
Don't give us too much. Don't give us too much.
Shit, it's like he born into it, basically, for real. He born into the shit. His uncles, his cousins, all of them, they got the pull. Even his grandma even in the game. His grandma in the game, and he got a job. He working a job. Like he on probation. He trying to do right. Like that's how he if he ain't hanging with his guys, he
Which
doing
is
his
a
own
story
thing.
that's told, that's not told, rather, where we from.
He with his girl. He not even worried about the streets. He not with his guys. He trying some new shit. He with his girl. He working the 9 to 5. He's living a straight narrow path. Like, you feel me? And it's just that pull, that gravity. Like, it's just like, I don't know, that gravity. It's like trouble just finding him for real. And even in the midst of that, he's still trying to do right. Like, he's still trying to go legit. The money he making and shit, he's still trying to go legit with it. Like, he trying to get out the whole time for real.
That's why I say, you know, that's a story where we from that's not told that often. It's something that goes on all the time, you know, where,
Yeah, it is.
you know, somebody has a gift or an opportunity, but they become a product of their environment and they never get to live out that dream, you know. So, you know, without telling us the end of the movie or, you know, or even giving us too much, he know he has this gift. And my question is, does he ever get to, you know, use that gift and meet his goals and live out those accomplishments, or is this something we gotta wait, you know, to see once we watch the movie? Because I don't want you to give us too much. I really don't. I really don't. But I also kind of.
Nah, you good. I'm gonna say this. He get what he looking for. He get what he looking for. He get what he looking for, basically. He get what he looking for. He get what he looking for, man. Okay. He get what he looking for.
That's still kind of a cliffhanger, you know. I still gotta be anxious. Nah, don't tell me. I like that answer. I like that answer. I really like that.
And everything that come with it. Yeah, he get what he looking for.
So I'm like, you know, I was thinking, like, how's he gonna answer this without giving us too much if he answers it? But I like that answer because it's an answer, right? It's an answer, but it still got me like,
he get what he looking
like,
for.
damn, okay, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Cry from the motherfucking gutter. Cry from the gutter.
The ghetto.
Y'all gotta understand that. does this movie end in a cliffhanger where it's like, damn, when part 2 coming out, or is it like you nipped it in the bud all in this one movie? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or is it?
I tried to, between me and you, I tried to, like, nip it all in the bud and just put it all in, just in case, like, you know what I mean? Just in case it's that one that, you know, some classes you can't even mess with or something, like, so I tried to, but we're gonna let the people decide. We're gonna let the people decide if it's a part 2 or whatever. We'll let the people decide.
What's the name of the main character?
My real name kinda Blokka O. My real name is O. My government and stuff, you know what I mean? P.O. calling me O. Grounds calling me O. My girl calling me O. But Blokko. So it still takes, you know what I mean? I mixed the TaeStar Blokka. It's my artist name in there. I'm going by Blokko. Oh.
Is there a lot of you in this character, or like this really who you
sure.
are? Or
I told you it was supposed to be like a goddamn biopic at first. I wanted it to be a biopic. But it's the tape, that's the character in the tape, like, for real. That's the same, the person you getting in the tape is the character in the movie, I mean. That's what I meant to say. The character in the movie is who you get on the tape, the crap from the gutter. It's that. It's the 12 songs from the tape in visual motion picture form, basically. If you listen to the tape, you will get the movie and vice versa. You watch the movie, you get the vibes from the tape. If you listen to the tape, the soundtrack of the movie.
So how did you select the soundtrack? Is it a lot of your music or?
Yeah, for sure. All 12 songs.
Okay.
Got 4 features, and that's just amongst my people. You know what I mean? I got Mike K on there. I got Cal on there. I got Blood on there. I got Skylar on 2 songs. Got Skylar in the movie too. Matter of fact, she got her some cameo in there. I got her about 3 scenes.
Yeah.
3 scenes in there.
Just showing everybody.
Who else I got on there? What the fuck else I got on the project? Kiara, a female Kiara. She new for real with this shit. Female should be rapping and singing. Kiara Strauss, she on some shit. Who else on there? It ain't too many features. It's like 3 or 4.
Would you say the character O will be a liked character, or is this somebody who would fall in the category with Monique off of Precious, or your Lamar's from BMF, and those characters that people don't like, or is this somebody that the audience wants to see win and live out whatever his goals was and his dreams, and like kind of give us a little bit of insight on that character, on the character O?
That's funny. That's what I be thinking about too. Like, damn, if this gonna have motherfuckers hating me even more, like, you know what I mean? Like, just I'm already really vulgar and blunt with the music, and I don't give a fuck. But they might hate me, but it might be a love and hate relationship for real. I feel like I don't know. If you hate me, you probably on some hating shit, maybe.
Anyway,
I'm just trying to do right. Like, I'm trying to do right the whole time. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know, man.
You like the nigga from Fruitvale Station? You ever watch that?
No,
what's his name? Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. He was trying to do right, end up still. You feel me? It was called Fruitvale Station. It was actually based on a true movie.
I fuck with Michael B. on The Wire and shit, Hardball, little shit like that. I ain't here for that. I fuck with Michael B. I don't know, man. You gotta love me though, cause I'm feeding the whole community. I'm linking niggas up. You feel me? The old heads was the ones really fucking shit up. Like, that's what I'm showing. Like, it's a new day. It's a young nigga world. Like, I don't know. I'm feeding everybody for real. I'm feeding everybody. I ain't perfect. I was doing some shit, but I don't know, man. You gotta see that shit for real. Yeah, I ain't on no bullshit, bro. I ain't on no bullshit. Only the niggas. I ain't on no bullshit. Except to the fuck niggas.
So when it came to putting the movie together, did you have an idea of how long you wanted it? Did you want to do like the average movie, hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, or was this something like you were thinking short film, or it just turned into something? Did you already have just a time frame already set for the
right? Long it's like right in the middle, because I started off wanting it to be an hour 30 minute. I've been watching Killer Season and goddamn it, shit like that. Killer Season 2 hours. That's a little too long though. But I wanted it to be 130. That's what I was thinking, $130.
Yeah.
But it ended up being it's only gonna probably be an hour flat, like hour 15, like. So it's short film vibes, but it's still in the middle, like I don't know. It's a movie. It's a movie though. It's a full movie. It's too much content. Some shit getting cut for real. We had too much content. Too much content for real. Short film vibes though. Short film vibes with the project, whole project with the rollout plus the soundtrack.
I want you to elaborate on too much stuff. Like when you say like a lot of this shit was getting cut out because it was too much.
And
content.
I say too much, I mean like some shit just won't make it make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Just personally, me knowing, like, y'all probably wouldn't notice or whatever, but some shit just like,
it was just like filler, like.
Yeah, like, or something just ain't consistent. He or she ain't finished her scene, shit like that. Like, motherfucker might even feel away, like, or, like, they might feel away, like, damn, that was one of my best scenes, and I ain't use it when we review it and shit, like, but it just ain't.
And that's just
the editing. When you get to the editing board, yeah, you learn that when you get to the editing board, like, damn.
I don't need this.
Yeah, they just come with the punches. Yeah, some shit. Just not even I don't need it. I can't use it.
Yeah,
it hurt.
And scenes get shot multiple times and still end up not making it.
People, yeah, like damn, why my scene ain't get used or motherfucker hyped up. I be seeing motherfuckers post the cast members and shit posting little scenes on their story and shit. Like damn, I ain't even using it. Like, yeah,
but you still give them the opportunity, though. And like you said,
they got other scenes, but I'm saying that scene ain't getting.
Yeah, but you still got other opportunities for them. You got 3 that you said you want to drop this 2021. I mean 2022.
And they know that, dog.
So
they said,
that was just you tapping in. I'm gonna do a fair nigga. Like
you gotta make this shit right.
Like,
you gotta make this shit make sense. At the end of the night.
Go about it looking like so much of a jail scene, like
we shot it at most of the scenes at an actual jail at the old Queensgate down there on Lynn.
And you just went about getting in contact with who owns it or who
Nah, it's just about how you shoot it and how you go about it. Like some of the scenes might be outside on the actual yard with the fences, but the inside scenes, who knows? We might be in a some facility with just steel walls and the same floor as a jail, shit like that. Like, and it's about how you shooting. Like, it's about angles for real. Angles and suit what they got on. Niggas in the feds be having phones, so niggas got beepers and phones. Niggas calling me from jail with their phones and shit like that. The guards though, like, yeah, it might be extra. Sometimes we might use extras and shit. Like it'll be some men over there sitting, but not for the most part. We coming with extras too. Who gonna just play extras? People who don't want to do no lines and stuff. Who just want to be in it. So we be needing extras all day like that. But sometimes we use just pedestrians. But that don't be our intentions. But we catch them if we can.
Do you feel like you show too much? Like a lot of this shit just props, or like you don't feel like this is you gonna catch no case at the release of this movie, do you?
Ooh, I be thinking about that, but nah, because it's come on, it's improv. I ain't on shit.
You need one of them little captions in the front, like this movie was made to modify, blah blah blah.
I'm an actor. I'm an entertainer. I'm an artist. But nah, hell yeah, because YouTube even tried to jerk the trailer of YouTube, man. They took it down actually, and I had to sign a petition and email them back and forth and shit for them to put it back up, and they had to make an age restriction. Yeah, that bitch at 20,000 views. Took it down.
What the fuck?
But it showed me though, like far as the real movie, we got to make sure that bitch correct. It might be a clean version on YouTube, just for the free for the public. But if you want the raw, dirty version, you get it off the website, tbtv.com, right off Amazon. You know what I mean? You come to the premiere, see that bitch in person.
I'm excited to see it.
You mentioned earlier what should people who's interested, say they watch your movie and they be, I want to be a part of the next one. What should they be looking forward to? What would you be looking for them to be recruited as part of your cast?
Like what, for them to have, or how, like for me to contact them?
I'm just saying to say you call the cast. Interviews, not even necessarily interviews. You come, they come to the cast. You like, what should they be looking for?
Right.
Like
whatever the concept of the movie is, or whatever the role might be.
But they may not know it. You're just looking for the cast. So
you would know that in the cast. Like once we do a new cast, this next one we gonna put the cast call out, and we'll say we looking for ages 5 through 15.
XYZ.
For XYZ, we got a nurse role, we got teacher scenes, we got extra clerk scenes at a grocery store.
And that's a good point you just made. Extra clerks at a grocery store, nurse scenes. Just say some people, they don't have to be a nurse, but maybe they never acted before. They can still be an option.
Yeah, all day. Cause you ain't doing nothing but some of them type roles don't even have lines or You don't gotta have no type of experience for no type of role or nothing. No. Hell no.
Just say the future cast, like, they watch your first movie is sex scenes. Your first movie is rated R, right?
Mm-hmm.
So look in the future, they like in the cast scenes.
That's my line too.
All right, boom.
You gonna pop up my ass? You and Marty could dropping shit out y'all panties, man. Marty walked up with his whole bonnet deal, like, what the fuck?
She said, "What you dropping out your
What the fuck that? You came out your pussy?
Y'all just threw me off.
You told my dad where that come from on my mama line. Oh,
Made that mad with you, man.
Well, man, what you say? We'll ask him one more time.
No, y'all got that.
Get your ass up.
I'm not.
What ain't rolling?
I'm not.
Y'all got that cut.
He ain't rolling.
I am.
Oh. He gonna say that this move.
You basically you will know based off what type of role it is. Like that be all in the criteria basically. Like if you playing a certain role, you will know what come with it. It's all in the dialogue. It's all in the sketch out. Like once I send it to you, so you will know prior to even us coming to shoot, before we even do the auditions and all that. What's in it once you read over it, what type of scene it is basically. That's how we go with that.
And I mean, as far as shooting it, we're gonna name that favorite scene first, and then as far as starring in it, if it's not different scenes. So first, what was your favorite scene as far as shooting?
As far as directing or be as the character?
No, as far as you shooting, as far as you directing.
Right. Probably them bodies, all them bodies, just them bodies. And I didn't know, you know what I mean? I ain't promoting no violence. I ain't promoting no violence. That shit just be good, be live though, them bodies. Just to see how they be doing it, like, you know what I mean? Them niggas, I ain't had to play in them type scenes, so I just be watching them. And that's a nigga who got body right there, one of the cops, right there. Officer Fisher. Officer Fisher, Damn, I ain't giving too much. He got took out though. Dirty ass cop, fucking with us the whole time. Dirty cop. Officer Fisher and Officer Kane. Mm-hmm. Detective Barnes and LT. CPD. Dirty Cincinnati cops. The dirtiest cops in fucking America. Officer Fisher, Detective Kane, Barnes, and LT.
Wants to look out for them.
Fuck them all. Fuck them all. That's Fisher bitch ass right there. Fuck Fisher.
You told us what your favorite scenes were as far as being a director, the person that is shooting it, the person that's seeing, that's sitting behind the camera. What's your favorite scenes as far as you being, the main character as far as
we being honest.
I don't want you to lie.
I'm trying to think. The livest scene, my favorite scene. It gotta be the sex scenes.
It gotta be the sex scenes. I was waiting on it.
You
trying to act like you over here thinking like, motherfucker, look at my love. Let me see here that. Nigga, you knew what the fuck it was.
The sex scenes are the cinematic crime scenes.
The
crime scenes are the sex scenes. With the sex scenes.
As far as the sex scenes goes, I know they're gonna want to know. As far as the sex scene goes, how real were because I was there for
the three. You was in the middle of a threesome.
Yeah. Don't say it like that, because that ain't what was going on. I bust in the middle of a threesome.
That's the type scene it was.
And so I know how real it is and ain't, but they gonna want to know too. So how real were the sex scenes in the movie?
That shit all acting and improv, but it feel real as hell because you just drive them. You know what I mean? But it be it's directors and shit in there in the midst. Some scenes be private and shit, but people still there like you was outside the door and shit. So it ain't nothing, and it's real quick. Motherfucker really trying to. Yeah, they could be better for real, but it's still gonna look
authentic. It's still gonna do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit graphic as fuck though, like graphic. It's some like graphic. Hell yeah, it's some little extra taste. It's some little extra love.
I want you to name your top 5 movies, and they don't have to be the same genre. Just 5 movies that's just your shit. Like you can put them on anytime, any day, and it's gonna hit. Like this your first time seeing it. Like,
I wish I could have had them bitches ready. I'm going. See, I'm more of a motherfucking. I don't know, bro. I'm going, man. I gotta go Paid in Full. That just popped up in my mind. Paid in Full. I love Paid in Full. Paid in Full. Paid in Full. You just made me think of The Wood. I probably wouldn't have said that if you just said, but I love
that's
The Wood.
my shit. That's my shit. That's silly.
Paid in Full, The Wood. We going. Boys in the Hood. I gotta bring up John. Boys in the Hood or Baby Boy. They could be a tie. John Singleton, just something John Singleton.
Classics.
And Ice Cube, you know what I mean?
You naming classics.
Friday, gotta go Friday. I'm gonna go Friday. What's that, 4?
One more. Name 4 classics, one more. Give us some modern day shit. If you like anything modern day.
I was about to go Belly or
oh shit, you can't go wrong with that.
I was about to just thinking of X, and I like X as an actor.
Yeah.
I ain't even said no with Pop. See, he going John Singleton though, so probably Justin or something. John Singleton, so yeah, he going there, and I'm going Belly or goddammit Cradle to the Grave for X, man, because I like X and Pop as actors, man.
Yeah, okay.
Rappers who turn actors.
But see, I want ready for that. I'm thinking you about to name some. You feel me? Maybe some Marvel shit, just some modern day shit. Though you named all classics.
I love loving basketball. Like I mean, you see, I said top 5 or 10.
Your outlook on the movies that you just named made me even more anxious to see the movie because you just named straight fire. So I know whatever it is that you done generated in this movie, I know it's gonna be heat. I know it's gonna be heat.
We that. You
know it's gonna be heat. If you could say you learned anything personally, and even if it's a personal lesson or just something that you learned just as far as film, what would you say that you got the most information and you learned the most out of putting this whole project together?
Shit. You can't do everything by yourself, man. Like, I mean, you might feel like you got it all, you all got it figured out, or you can't do nothing by yourself, man. You need a team. You need a team. That's what it be.
As far as the movie premiere goes, can we get some details on that? Like the day, the time, the location.
December 31st, New Year's Eve. That's a Friday this month, one of the last Fridays of the month. A day party, or a day celebration. It's a brunch, ceremony type vibe, upscale, red carpet event. Put that shit on.
Official.
That's the quote. That's what we saying. Put that shit on. If not, though, college shirt and slacks will do. Just something, you know what I mean? Classic, upscale. Just come vibe out. Wine glasses, fruit. Goddammit, graphics. Anything you can think of. Graphics. Graphics, man. I was thinking chicken and waffles, but we gonna probably have a few more things. Yeah.
Ludicrous chicken and beer.
We just come out, vibe out, catch that shit in person. Get some insight, tell how y'all feel about it, and then we premiering it that night on the net.
Is it? And that's what I was gonna say. So it's dropping. We're gonna do the premiere early that day, as far as just the exclusivity of the actors and the 50 people that you allow from the public or friends and family, and then that night
or that morning,
it's dropping on TBTV.
Gotta be out 2022
and Amazon.
Yeah. TBTV, Amazon,
Check out my peoples, man.
Just type in Crap from the Gutter in Google. It should pop up. You feel me? The options how you could grab it directly. The 31st, that night.
That's it. It's your girl, Mai Bodie, Mai to the motherfucking Bodie. You feel me? You can catch me on Instagram at Mai Bodie, MAIBODIE. You can catch me on Facebook, Mai Dreadhead Bodie. Mai I Help You. It's up, man. We got TaeStar motherfucking Blokka, man. You feel me? First interview. It's official. We here with it. Real motherfucking fam, man. You see me and my peoples. Catch me in my gang. Follow my boy Dion Colvin on Facebook, on Instagram. You feel me? He the CEO of this shit. We getting ready to get it popping. We got content coming. It's about to go crazy. All 2022, man. Shout out to my motherfucking brother, Marty motherfucking Mar. Goddamn. My cameraman,
For sure.
He official. He official.
Shout
You know
out
what I'm
Hollywood
saying?
Studios, Hollywood.
Shout out to goddamn my best friend for coming up with these questions. You know, helping me out with this interview. Bookie Butt. Goddamn. Shout out to my sister Maya, aka Energy. You know, she on the editing side of it, man. You know, we building a team. We building an empire. Let's get rich. Let's get this money. May I help you? All 2022, man. We in y'all faces. Ha ha.
So fucked up, couldn't sleep through the night. My whole family count on me. Hit with the roaches and sleep with the mice. That Lord time that we gotta leave. Only had girls gonna give you a slice. You know, she shit the way that I see. Niggas on his own, you don't need no advice. Hit that crap from the gut of the streets. Leaning my heights. Baby bro, you can count on me. The only one that you get in your lane. Call my phone, you can count on me. All these niggas don't get for the right. Yeah, they know that they count on me. He get you hit, they gon' jump on the flight. Take his girl out of town, OT. I see the pain when I look in my mother's eyes. I just feel like she fed up. I'm an asshole sometimes when it come to pride. Mama, I made my bed up. Fuck them niggas from the other side. They know I don't get damn fucked. Niggas 48 and since he left the homicide. My city got bad love. 120% when it come to mine. I'ma make sure the film good. Still shit talking like why the hell he ain't signed? Why he still in the damn hood? Run the real with me and that happened to still rhyme. They be saying it sound good. My dad was freezing with me at the bus stop. He pulled up in that lamb. They just get weed on the nights. I was fucked up. I needed a damn drug. They think they see me. Nobody don't trust us. They gon' give a chance to us. I started with nothing. They screaming I locked up. I came up on canned goods. These bitches need nothing but baggage and dead weight. A whole lot of dandruff. I swear if I ain't run down if I give him a feature. He told me we even good. She think it's a perky, but I'm off the Hennessy. Don't even know it. She tweaked. She pressing and begging a nigga for surgery. I think her body is kissing. I think fuck all I wake up, go to sleep, wake up, do it all and repeat, do it all and repeat. So fucked up, couldn't sleep through the night. And my whole family count on me. Hit with the roaches and sleep with the mice. Landlord time that we gotta leave. Only had girls to give you a slice. You know, she shit the way that I see. Did it on his own, you don't need no advice. Hit that crap from the gut.